What is ECVET? ECVET stands for the European Credit System for Vocational Education and Training. It is an instrument to describe vocational competences in an easily understandable and comparable way throughout Europe. ECVET utilises learning outcome descriptions to show what a student knows, understands, and is able to do upon completion of a learning process. In other words, ECVET shows knowledge, skills and competences acquired in a formal, non-formal or informal way. The individual learning outcomes are assessed and validated. In case of a mobility project, this means that the learning outcomes acquired abroad can also be used for home country qualification. In order to reach this, there are certain processes and agreements needed between the coordinators on the sending and hosting side, which are fixed in two important documents: the Memorandum of Understanding and the Learning Agreement. This tutorial will show you how to use ECVET in the different phases of mobility projects from a practical point of view, and define learning outcomes and units. We work systematically through the most important steps associated with the planning, delivery and follow-up of ECVET in geographical mobility in sections entitled Before Mobility, During Mobility and After Mobility. What to do before mobility? Sign the Memorandum of Understanding, an agreement between host and sending organisation to cooperate on the basis of ECVET. Define learning outcomes. What should your students reach during the placement abroad based on knowledge, skills and competences? Define the EQF level of the learning outcomes. Fill in the learning agreement, which describes the learning outcomes, and agree about the way of validation and recognition. Signing a learning agreement. Ensuring individual students are aware of all aspects relating to their forthcoming mobility period. We would like to show you an example of a learning outcome. The student shows what he is able to do, how, in which context, and at what level. Gus is able to prepare a cold dish by using several vegetables in a professional kitchen independently. What to do during mobility? During mobility, the host organisation provides learning activities according to the learning outcomes and organises an assessment. The student puts the results of the assessment in his portfolio. What to do after mobility? When the student is back at his own school, he shows his acquired results to the exam committee for validation and recognition of the learning outcomes. To ensure that the entire process, from preparation and implementation to validation and recognition, is continually improved, evaluation should involve all partners, with feedback from individual, mobile students.